So, check this out.
It's really dumb to think that your partner is going to go days, weeks, months, or years without fulfilling their needs just because you don't feel like it, because you're not in the mood, because you can't make time for it. Some people just don't realize that a sexless marriage is a doomed marriage. So whether you're overworked, the kids have got you tired, whatever your excuses are, they only satisfy you. You've got to be intentional and make the time. Carve it out.
To jump on the... No.
It's really dumb to think that your partner is gonna go days.
Okay.
To jump on?
Nothing. My bad.
So, how do you feel about, what is your thoughts on that? Is it a doomed marriage? Sexless marriage, is it a doomed marriage? Speak on it. Your bottom lip's trembling.
No.
I think it is.
Why?
I don't think it's a doomed. I think doomed is a real strong word. I ain't gonna say doomed. It all depends on how you guys started out. Let's start there. You know what I'm saying? If y'all started out with space in between each time, like you hear the people.
Wait. Space in between each time. What?
When I say space in between you guys having sex, I would say people who do it on perfect example. People would be like, well, we do it on holidays and we do it on birthdays. We do it on Easter. We may, you know what I mean? Special occasions.
Yeah. I was watching one of those judge shows and that was in there where they were getting a divorce, and I remember them going back and forth. She's like, he gets it on birthdays, holidays and special occasions. And I was like, oh, he get coupons. You want some coupons? And you better not say the word. You want some coupons?
Yo, I can't stand you, bro.
Why?
A coupon? A coupon? That's what they getting?
Yup.
And I'm not trying to laugh at anybody or nothing like that, bro. I'm just saying. It all depends on what type of agreement or what type of, you know what I mean? Y'all have to come together on that. I think that should be something before you get married that you know.
That's just so when we're dating, I don't recall signing no contract or seeing paragraph.
It was in there.
Let's do this.
Do you read your whole cell phone contract when you buy a cell phone contract? You read that thick book that they have you signing all that stuff in when you go get a car?
Bruh.
It was in there. You just didn't read it, but you signed it.
Bruh.
You signed it.
You lying.
You signed it.
You lying.
You signed it.
You lying.
But
I feel like that's too much.
What?
It's just too much. What you saying?
Pressure? I don't even think it should be a schedule.
It shouldn't.
It should not be a schedule.
Just naturally.
Yeah, if we gotta plan it out, hey yo.
No, you want to get it on Saturdays.
Bruh.
Today is clearly Tuesday.
Bro.
Now you go to your room and I'm gonna go to mine, okay?
That's crazy to me. How do you even...
I don't know. Let's entertain it. Okay, what does Mr. Mitchell?
We're about to shut this stream now. But, and some people think it would be just the men that have a problem with it. Is that true?
Ooh, look at the time. I gotta go cook. So I would love
You're not getting off the hook that easy.
Why?
Is it just the men? Because when you hear topics like this, it always gets pushed towards it being just the men who are complaining about lack thereof.
No, it's not always the men. You happy now?
Just had to, you know what I'm saying? You're speaking for the women. You're speaking for the ladies.
Oh my gosh. I give input for the female side. We as a females, we need to get together. Y'all need to impact me. We need to get together and vote. We need to vote collectively before he be just pushing me out here, because I really don't like all the responsibility and the pressure. I just want to know across the board, how we feel.
Is it emotional?
In my opinion, I feel like yes. But I do know some people where it is not emotional. It's all about pleasing them and their fulfillment.
I think that's an issue too. I think both people should.
I feel like it's a maturity stage and where you are, and not maturity as an individual, maturity in your relationship of where you are.
Right.
Because there's a thing where it's like, you know, you just out there and you just doing you, but then there's a point in a time where you care about your significant other, your partner. So
let's take it back there. In the marriage, we're not talking about like back in your college days or when you was just really wild and people were wild.
But some people get married for the wrong reasons. So still, it depends on the maturity of the marriage. And then still, it takes, when you first get married, what did our counselor tell us when we first got married? We was having marital counseling. He said, you don't know who you're married to till what?
About 5 to 10 years. Like, that's when you really just start getting to know that person.
So you have to work on, it's so many other things. Communication, merging the families together, merging yourselves together. It's so many other things, and that's one of the things you definitely shouldn't be having problems with. If you're having problems in there, you don't need to have marital counseling. You need to have some deeper counseling.
That's true. That's true.
Because that's just natural attraction. That's like, you know, the simple kiss or, you know, foreplay before you leaving to go to work or anything, you know. But if you don't have that attraction,
you gotta keep the oven hot all day. You know what I'm saying? You just can't get the oven hot. You know what I mean?
Stop it. I knew where you were going. If you hit me now with your heavy hand, you hit me one too many times right now.
You gotta keep the oven hot all day. It ain't something you just, you know what I mean? Hey, it's 7 o'clock.
I'm ready. Now that feels like a chore. That's like, bruh, I'm sorry. Are you paying me or something? Like, what am I? Like, what is this?
I get it. You know what I'm saying? And it should never be that way. I could never see myself on a schedule or we're planning it out like we're going on vacation or
at the end of the month, I'm looking at you like, okay, so by my calendar, I only got it like 5 times this month.
Yeah, bro.
So that's the problem. Per my agreement.
Exactly. Do you get rollover minutes? Like,
nope.
Like it's like I sometimes you hear things and you're like, dang, I can't even believe that's. But it's true.
I can't believe it's still something to this, like, we're still talking about, because that was a long time ago I seen that, you know. But even, again, that was divorce court that I was watching that was, like, brought up in.
Maybe why they ended up there.
And I'm not going to say the whole relationship. That's, like, a major staple.
I think the spark, keeping that spark.
Stay dating each other.
Stay dating. You never should stop dating. Never. We get our alone time and we go. We get up out of here. Or we be like, yo, we going to...
We go where?
What you mean?
You just said we go. So I was just trying to clear the air on what that meant.
We go out.
Okay.
We go out to like a bar or we go out to... You know what I'm saying?
We take vacations.
Yes, we do take vacations. We take vacations. So, like, continue to date and it won't feel like a chore. I feel like some people sometimes feel like it's a chore.
I feel like that's the only time, because when you actually are dating someone and you're into that person, then you're infatuated with that person. You're texting that person. You know, you're desiring that person. You're kissing them. There's a desire there. You know, there's an attraction there. But if once you become married or get together or whatever, you know, in your relationship, and you lose that, you need to take it back and figure out why.
Stop letting the excuses get in the way. Oh, the cooking, the cleaning, the kids, the work,
That isn't always an excuse, sir.
No, I'm saying to take the time out for you and each other. You can't
as well as the man, you know, hanging out with the boys, work. Oh, I gotta go to the gym. Yeah, y'all have y'all excuses too.
Yeah. And if not, you get hangry.
Yup.
So listen, man, let us know, like, how do y'all feel about this topic? Is it doomed? Is it something that, you know what I mean? Is it always a work in progress? Do sometimes you feel like you're too tired? Do you feel like it's a chore? Do you feel like that's how it was in the beginning of our marriage, so that's just the way we kept it? Is it what is it? What's going on? Because apparently this
Or
is being...
if you agree that there's a mix of things, you know.
Yes, it does not have to be one
And
way.
it's like, you know, and
If
I
that
always
works for
feel
you,
like with,
what works for you? Go with what works for you. If it's once a
Absolutely.
year, then it's once a year.
what?
If it's once a
Wait a
day,
minute.
then it's
Okay.
once a day. We're not talking about you.
I'm
Goodness
just
gracious.
saying.
We know you crazy. But anyway, so
A whole me?
if it's once a day or 3 times, whatever it is, bro, do you. Do you.
Sometimes life can actually make you tilt from one extreme to the next extreme.
That's a fact.
And that's applying to work, the house, the kids, whatever it is, you know. So sometimes if you tip out of balance, stop and just assess yourself and be like, okay, this is out of balance, this is out of balance. And just make more of an effort and get it back.
And if you aren't in the mood, find the root of why. Find the root of the cause. Like,
Sometimes it can be that you are
Stress.
just running and you're just working.
yeah. Find the root of the cause. Talk about it with your partner. That's why you have a partner. Talk about it. You know what I mean?
Yes, communicate.
And y'all can figure it out. It might be something small that you've just been overloaded. You know what I'm saying? And you need a little bit more help from maybe his end or her end, whomever. So talk about it. Communication, man. Communication.
Yes.
Communication. You know what I'm saying?
It's the key.
Just a tip.
Just the tip.
We go, man. Y'all let us know.